Why are so many people talking about mass res all of a sudden? You guys know mass res was like legitimately terrible for the game, right? You can kind of tell who was there and who wasn't by like the sentiment recently. Like I've seen some people like mass res was good. It was a good ultimate. Like res is a powerful ability. If you just put it on ultimate, it'll be fine. It's like, well, I mean, if you made it like one person, I don't think it's gonna be like that fun. It's gonna be kind of annoying, if anything. But it's like, well, I'm not talking about putting on one person. I'm putting on multiple people. I'm talking about rezzing everybody. It's like, wait, what? Were you there? It's like, no. Well, let me tell you about a time long ago. The reason why it was a problem wasn't because, quote unquote, it was unbalanced. It was, but like that wasn't the big one. The problem was when, just like anything in these games, in a competitive FPS, it's about min-maxing. And what people found was that the way to play Mercy, the most correct way, was to actually just not play the game. So you would get res, and so instead of playing the game any longer, all you did was you just went and hid in a corner. Come on, can I win these? Just better. Alright, fair enough. What you'd actually end up doing is your Mercy would get ult, and then you just go hide in a corner and wait. And so you'd have to like find spots. This is before Somber too, so you just have to find a spot and just like let's say right here, and you're just like, this is how you play the game. And then like once one or two people die, you'd make the call like, oh, just die. And so all your teammates would walk at the enemy team and just feed, right? Like you just feed. And so the enemy team would be like, hell yeah, we're about to capture third point. Third point, Gibraltar, right? Like, we just made this big play. We used all our utility. We used our ults, and then the guy who's just sitting in the corner AFK for the last 45 seconds pops around the corner, flies in, and everybody's alive. There wasn't a way to stop it. There wasn't a way to counter it. It was literally you just. Yep. I'm dead. You just hit the button, everybody was alive, you know? So so you see those clips on Twitter of the Valken Mercy flying around, and they come in and they start the res, and then they go like behind like 16 walls, and like they go up a tree, and just, you know, like they're like 9 miles away, and it was like, what the fuck, how can you res from there? It wouldn't even matter. You just press the button one single time and just fucking gone. See you later. Keep it moving. You want res to be faster? Yo, I mean this with love, but there's a reason why the community is really fucking bad with balance. You know, like people love to pick on streamers' opinions, like whether it's mine or someone else, it doesn't really matter. But they'll always zero in on one thing they don't like. Like, let's say you give an opinion on all the heroes in the game, but like one or two of them, you know, they don't like. They're like, oh, that guy's fucking dumb. He said buff Reinhardt. He's fucking biased, right? They just sit there and they all point. But if you ask them, what do you think you should get? That's just the most unhinged, stupidest shit you've ever seen. For example, you should not be putting more power into Resurrection. Resurrection is already an extremely powerful ability in an FPS game. In Valorant, it's an ultimate for a single person, and it's got the wind-up time, just like Overwatch is, and it's got the the time where you're just standing there in the open, like you don't have the invulnerability frames like you do in Overwatch. If you get rezzed out in the middle of the open in Valorant, you're just dead, right? Like that's their way of balancing resurrection, which is already extremely difficult to do. So when you want to give a character like Mercy more power, the way you give Mercy more power isn't by giving her a stronger stronger resurrection. The way you give her more power is by buffing her ability to survive or movement. And by survive, I don't mean make tank Mercy. I mean like giving her the tools to move quicker. So like, for example, Guardian Angel. Guardian Angel is like where you would put that power, right? At least that's how I think of it. Because a lot of the skill expression in something like Mercy is your movement, your ability to stay alive, be pesky, be annoying, right? Like everyone's seen the clip of the F-22 fucking Mercies, right? F-22 Mercies are the best Mercies, right? Like most good Mercies are always the last person to die, right? So putting power into that type of gameplay and that style is the way you go. Now, you want to talk about something like damage boost or whatever, like that's a totally different conversation. But the whole point of what I'm saying is someone in chat was like, oh, I think like res should be faster. It's like, no, like, and I don't mean this to be a dick, but like, there's a reason why a lot of people think that, you know, like I'm not saying like completely write off like gold players' opinions. I'm not saying that, but you know, there's a lot of especially lower ranked players and gamers that really don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Wow, you really impede me, you're a dick. I mean, like, even, you know, even right now, right, like, I don't even think Mercy's very good.
I wonder if they know res used to work for the entire team, lol.
They probably do. They've seen clips. They probably just don't remember why it was bad. But the thing is, though, is Mercy's actually still pretty good, strong-wise, and probably her, excuse me? Her win rate's probably pretty decent, because the way you play Mercy nowadays is, I mean, I don't know, I'm not a Mercy player, but it seems kind of sleeper to me. Is, like, just a hardcore pocketing one insane DPS player the entire time. So, like, for example, Sojourn's right now. Like, Sojourn, just sit there and just damage boost the Sojourn, and the Sojourn gets 63 kills in the game. And, like, that's literally all you do. You just sit there and make sure that one guy... Okay. Just assassinated that guy for no reason. Mercy should be slower, but do more damage, I am out. Another great, perfect example why we should not listen to the community on certain things. That was kind of evil. Yeah, this game's cooked, chat. This shit is fucking cooked. Holy shit, their whole fucking squad is rolled up on us. Okay, I'm definitely in the air. That was fucking evil. I didn't even get to blade because I got hacked and then EMP'd back to back.
You're powered up. Get in there. Defeat. Your end is within my reach. Expect the unexpected.
high intensity gameplay right there.